I built this bass last week for Father's Day. Ignore the tongue, that's from when he was briefly a chameleon. But a lot of people suggested that I should try seeing if Lego fish will spaceship. So I'm gonna do that. Lego fish are kind of funky. They have a spot on the tail for a clip, you can put a brick on the mouth, or you can put a rod in the fish's mouth. Fishing rod. Ha. Much like real fish, they're just kind of weird. So let's lean into that and make a spaceship as weird as fish are. Like always, we're gonna take our design cues from the pieces. So we've got our color palette already, and I want the window to reflect this goofy fish mouth. So we take 4 transparent tiles, attach a bunch of these orange curves to form a circle, which can go right there. We build it out a little bit with some slopes, close the sides, and just like on the fish, this will be the very front of our ship. I think this ship is going to be powered by fish. So I'm gonna put a bunch of snot bricks here with some jumpers to make a little ring, copy that 2 more times, and then start lining up these fish to make an array of fish batteries. This is what powers the ship. I don't know how it works, but I don't know how fish work either. But one thing I do know is that fish need water. At least I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna take this transparent piece and dunk it in my big bag of clear brick, cap it off with some blue, do that 3 more times, and then attach it to this structure to form some sort of water tank. Then use 2 fish to build this little module, make another, they're friends. And then use these rods to attach them. Now we got some sort of fish strut that we can attach here, and why not? We'll build a second one. Attach them together with some plate, and then we can attach it on the back to make our water tank thruster things. Water tank thruster things, yeah. We're kind of mimicking the shape of a fish, if you really squint. So let's add a tail. We use these inverted slopes and pair them with regular slopes to make a little tail shape. Add some snot bricks so I can add just a little bit of blue and black here. I always like to break up big areas of one color. Unless I'm making something that's only one color, of course, like this banana. Add some little things to put flames in, and this will be our thruster. Now I want it to be able to flap behind the spaceship, so it can steer and look goofy at the same time. So I'm gonna use these 2 Technic pieces, attach them with a couple of bricks to the back of the tail, do the same on the other side, and then build a little structure which will allow me to attach it to the back of the fish ship. And now it allows for precise steering. Looking good, looking fishy, but there's one more thing we need. Take one of these, apply fish to all sides, attach it to an arm, and pop it right here to make a satellite dish. Excuse me. Satellite fish. That way they can listen in for troublemaking crabs. Brother, let's find some fish to be mean to. Yeah, swim away. This is definitely the strangest ship I've ever made, but I think that's accurate to fish. They're weird creatures, I'm sorry. But as always, we need to test the swooshability of the ship. Now I have a good feeling about this one. So good, in fact, we're gonna shrink down a little bit and then spread out to give ourselves some more room to swoosh. I might not know anything about real fish, but there's one thing I know about Lego fish, and that is that they can, in fact, spaceship.